When balance slays the demons, you'll find peace. Hey, Ruby, yeah, it's a good girl. Just a knife you see. Balance slays the demons, you'll find peace. In the end, it was just as I see. When balance slays the demon, you'll find peace. In the end, it's never just the dark you see. When balance slays the demon, you'll find peace. Hello to all. Ruby, are you ready to play? There we go. English, English. Look in the mirror, the cobweb of my soul. On my face forever, seeking to behold. Driven a passion, raging like a storm. A thunder and lightning, at a hubris you was born. A blood and pain, I risk to take it all. Blind to your pain, your wounds, my downfall. Hold on, y'all. Alrighty. Welcome, chat. It is now time. It is now time for us to play Alan Wake 2. Because it has been a long time since I have been wanting to play this game. I have slowly built my way up through finally finishing the first game in Control and American Nightmare. So we are on the first part. Ruby, my beautiful daughter, is going to be hopefully playful. Well, not too playful, but playful. Yes, I see you. I see you. Yes, the camera sees you, Ruby. Do you? Look at the camera, Ruby. Look at her. She's being so precious.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
Hold on,
This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Okay, I can't see. I'm gonna pause there for a second. I do have to do a little bit of things. I'm trying to get it set up first. Hold on. Yeah, I think I'm fine there. Alrighty. So. Let me do that. Ah, that's where my other Twitch chat went. Ew, why is it this way? Sorry, give me a second, y'all. Put that there. Swap that to that. There we go. Now I'm ready. What's going on already? Kinda looks like me getting up in the morning. Sorry, boobs. I know, I know. Oh, I do not like this so far. Is there options to put... Nah, we're good with what we got. Sorry. Yeah, you're tightening, Ruby. You're choking me. Not in the live stream. Nah, I get it. She's not actually choking me hard. What? You just say you squeeze harder because I said that? What the fuck is going on? Get away from me! Get away! PTSD. Oh. Stay away, Taken. I know my value. Okay, that's just the thing being blurry. Sorry, I was trying to make sure it was bad. Light. Get to the light. Get away from the light. Okay then. That was brutal fast. Run, boys, run! What the fuck did I just watch? What is actually going on right now? Sorry. Oh, I am loving this so far. Ruby! Ruby! I see you. Me, I see. No headphones. No headphones for you. No headphones for you!
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too.
You too.
And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan?
Wait, Alex?
I will.
Alex Casey.
Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
That's actually funny.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Based Alex Casey moment. Based.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Thought Cauldron Lake didn't exist.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car.
My
so
God,
where's
they
the
did
deputy?
good making him look like
Eaten by a bear?
Sam.
I'll check out that map.
Okay, so this is different because Cauldron Lake used to be the lake itself in the middle of the mountain, aka the volcano. Now Cauldron Lake is the entire campground. Huh. Go to the crime scene, find deputies.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Detective Mulligan, I remember him from the first one.
Hey there.
Partially because I
Agent
just played
Casey,
it not
right?
too long ago.
Sheriff Baker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Wait a minute. The FBC. Oh, fucking hell.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be,
You
well,
know. Inside.
inside.
Duh.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night. Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton?
I'm gonna turn off my heater for a
But
second.
don't worry.
I'll be back, boys.
Sheriff Baker took
girls.
them back to town a while ago.
Sorry.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here, waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Ooh, Ruby, I am
Before we
so
get to the crime scene,
excited.
there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place.
The mine.
My
place.
version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
All victims missing in 2010. Could we not just fucking give me a tutorial of this so I can read? All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on wrist. Body bloated, large chest wound. So it looks like bloating. Bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. Found missing in 2010, discovered in 2012. Found in Cauldron Lake 2018, some organs missing. Predation, state of the body does not match 8 years spent in the lake. Found 2 weeks ago, chest wound was ruled as caused death, tattooing the body. Murder method. Slightly different in murders. Bloated, only commonalities in body, but does not cause death. Chest trauma, exposure to water, post-mortem. Bruising on wrists and legs. 2 of the victims had bruising from some of the wrist strings strapped or belted down. Probably belted down if they have bruised. Most recent victim died of a major chest trauma, consistent with 28 victim. Had to confirm due to condition of body. Hard to confirm, excuse me. Bloating of corpses is inactive, indicative of drowning, but only 1 victim found in water. Killer profile. Postmortem tattooing of the body. Victim 3 covered in illegible tattoos and a message from the killer, maybe, or their art. Murder targets have no discernible common traits apart from going missing in 2010. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery technique, killed by a sportsman or a hunter. Okay. So, here's the murder site. Here's probably where one of the bodies was found. So I walked all the way up here. Okay.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Too much sky.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Sunday, an idyllic evening of barbecuing and late-night fishing was violently disrupted Saturday as a mysterious assailant attacked park visitors, causing chaos and destruction at the cabins. The incident left 3 people injured, one of which has been admitted to the county hospital. As to whether the attacker is still at large, Bright Falls police have yet to make an official statement, leaving local residents... Yes, Ruby, I know. Leaving local residents in a state of uncertainty. Witnesses of the crime were visibly shaking, one of whom stated, "One minute we were laughing and toasting some marshmallows, the next we heard screaming coming from the cabins." What are you doing, you crackhead? I love you, princess. I love you. You want daddy to give you kisses? Witnesses of the crime were violently shaken, one of whom stated, "One minute we were laughing and toasting some marshmallows, next we heard screaming coming up from the cabins. We didn't know what was going on, so we called the police and started running the opposite direction," said Kirk Mill. Another eyewitness, who preferred to remain anonymous, said that It's like he appeared out of nowhere. Suddenly my dog starts barking his head off and the psycho guy comes crashing through the trees. Don't think I'll ever feel safe in the forest again. A representative of the rental cabins who chose to remain anonymous wanted to remind customers, if you have plans to stay in our lovely cabins later this summer, please get in touch with us, as we may need to rejiggers. What the hell does rejigger mean? I'm gonna assume repair some of the reservations based on the state of the cabins. State of the cabin that you have rented with us. The representative went on to further remind future and potential guests of the wonderful amenities that can be found in their company brochures and on the website, which is real nice, state of the art. My nephew made it, and he's a real computer whiz. Glad to see Bright Falls is still as old-timey and old, kind of backwoodsy as ever. Does a hike a day keep depression away? Blah, blah, blah. Bright Falls' own virtual baking champ, little Sally Upton's whole family erupted in cheers when she won the big match this weekend. She was playing soccer, tennis, in this brave new world that we live in. Her family was cheering her on as she won a match in a game that exists only on the information superhighway. The game in question is Mega Baking Star, in which players compete to make the tastiest treats and sweetest eats for their virtual judges online. Bright Falls congratulates Sally on her big win. Must have been a slow news day. As a man who comes from North Carolina and you read some of the articles in small town North Carolina, that is definitely a slower one. Missing doorman found on the trail. A heartfelt reunion took place this weekend when Miss Amanda Smith was reunited with her beloved dog Coffee Bean. CB, as the owner refers to him, had been missing for 3 days, and Miss Smith was afraid that she would never see her best friend again. When I got the call, I couldn't believe my ears. She said, I must have asked, am I dreaming? At least 7 or 8 times. It was actually 9 times, confirmed Ranger Stevenson, the man responsible for finding the wayward canine. It's rare that you get to give those kinds of calls, and I feel real grateful to have had the opportunity. With all the predators out there, usually you're telling folks that you found their dogs dead, their cats eaten, and so it felt real good to give some good news. Even if Coffee Bean is in kind of rough shape, the fur will grow back, sure, but, well, I suppose that's all I should say about that. So, still the small townsy vibe that they gave in the original game. Let's see, nothing on the board yet? Nope. Okay. Wonder if that's how Sam Lake runs
Stairs
in
are
real
out.
life. Or
You okay
jogs.
to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. I could see him running jogging like that. I shouldn't say running, because they're not running. Hold on. Cauldron Lake Campgrounds. Does he follow with me regardless?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
I could actually stare at that all day. That is beautiful. Where am I so far here?
Welcome back, Anderson.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
My dude, what is wrong with
Damn.
you in nature?
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the tarp?
Next coffee's on me.
Here together at the murder site. I did not want to swap. No, sure not, Caitlin. Try.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. And the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
So far, the game's pretty fun.
Oh, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob?
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
I love Thornton already. That would so be me if I was a local cop.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
No. Actually,
Step
yeah.
1. Examine
Examine
the
the
corpse. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
I think not. Placing a key image on the board begins a new line of investigation. When a key item is placed, it will prompt a new question.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
And it's a rush job from the looks of it.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
Hello, Ruby.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago.
Wait a minute.
I haven't
Nightingale?
heard a word about him since.
The guy who shot Alan and
Until
won.
now.
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Nightingale, yep.
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Oh. Is that just... That is... What is that, Ruby? Oop. Hold on a second, ma'am. Gonna make sure you weren't pooping on me. You weren't. Okay. Good, good girl. Yes, your daddy's right here. You want to speak to the crowd? You want to speak to the crowd? Look who's being so nice right now. Yes, I see you. Heavy splatter of blood on the table, maybe? There. Victim goes here. This should go for the killers.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Talk to someone. Yes, I see.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I
Yes, ma'am?
recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico.
Do you
Never
see this,
worked any
people?
cases together.
Hey,
After his
hey,
partner got
hey,
killed in the field,
hey,
he
no,
lost the deep
ma'am.
end.
No, ma'am.
Got the
You
boot
can't
pretty
steal that
quick after
show.
that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Alan Wake.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. I guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
Fun,
But
fun,
no
fun,
happy
fun.
ending.
I think that's everything.
Alrighty, let's go here. Boom. Boom. That
Robert
connects.
Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready.
I
They
wonder.
were waiting for him. But why Nightingale?
This is a new reality
He's been
from the
missing for
scenes of
13
it.
years.
Because it makes no
Why here?
sense that the map is
Why now?
completely different.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Ruby, what are you trying to do here? What are you trying to accomplish, hon? There you go.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13
Look at
years. How did he end up here?
This is what I have to deal with occasionally. Sorry, y'all.
It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
So, there's that. What is this? Excuse me?
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst, Mom. Let's actually look around here for
My
a second.
first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
Sugar in the salt. Oh, that's actually evil. I know that's for playing the music. Alex Casey.
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softie Casey is.
And their
Miss
daughter.
you, kiddo. I'll be home soon. Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
They're gonna make me cry with some of this stuff already. Y'all can't be hitting me with the mom stuff yet.
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
Okay, so we go here.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
Thank you.
This one of your
But you
hunches,
see-
Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety.
See,
They were
Ruby is a
waiting for
ball
him.
python,
When you're
so
ready,
anything she
I'd
can
love to
grab
hear what
onto,
you put
she
together
will.
so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those... A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Which is Ladle. There is a mystery in Cauldron, like being named
You need to
after
get
its
out more.
cauldron shape, yet there are many mysterious
It is
stories
kinda
about the
creepy,
lake.
though.
It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strangle tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to her average wrongdoers. Returned to avenge her wrongdoers. Excuse me, Jesus. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake, then took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to extract revenge on behalf, or so the legacy goes. Is that not evidence? No, I guess not. Huh. Oh, what?
There's
Manuscript?
a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
This is one of the pages of the first game. Holy shite! Can I not read it? Yes. Let me read. Ma'am.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Ma'am,
Like
you
a
are trying.
manuscript. Page of story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message. Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my... Nightingale came this way.
Alrighty.
Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Pop those back in.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Hold on. Then we'll swap back. So there's that. Well, ma'am, you have my headphones in a bit of a choke.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
You can't be like this.
Carry his words close to my chest now.
I need you off these headphones.
Inside. The awful truth.
I know.
You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his
But I
chest.
like being able to hear my game more.
I must find out what.
Okay. She's throwing a hissy fit right now, people. Look at her. I know. You're not the center of attention right now, I know.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been... Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
She's upset at me
Whoever
right
wrote
now.
that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what
Why
happens
don't you
to
do it?
who.
Aye.
Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
Ma'am, can you behave while we're on stream? Yes, you are the star of the show. They all know it. You're the star of the show. You don't have to tell them twice. I saw a thing about the witches. Interesting.
Did you know this entire area? Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in. Loved geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time. My daughter.
Ma'am. Ma'am. Wrong side. Ma'am. Missy, come here. Come here, princess. Now you need to behave. I know you're a little ball python and you can't help it. You can't help it. But your daddy loves you and he wants to see you nice and safe.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town.
Oh
Oh,
dear.
and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking
Yes,
lot just up
Ruby,
the
I
hill.
just made that bad joke. I know, your daddy's a dad.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice... Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task. The sheriff will be more...
Stuff this gruesome.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Is that a... kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books. But he really hates the movies.
Huh. Manuscript pieces allow you to upgrade. Got it. She's resting right now. She'll be up in a minute. Just... I'm sorry, dear.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Actually, he's probably not that far off. Probably was for something for you guys to find.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Finally made my way to Cauldron Lake. The fence was easy to climb over. With the proper gear and skills I thankfully possess, Niskel, spotting the rare and elusive orange-crowned warbler, a little late in the season, but hopefully I can catch it before it begins its journey south. Notice intriguing behavior in the surrounding common bird life. They seem to be alarmed and swarm around the lake. No birds of prey nearby. There are some strange sounds carried on the wind, however. Nothing I can recognize or explain. Getting a little concerned. I might have to find another spot somewhere safer. The sounds are getting close. Moved inland. Foliage is stunning. Must come back and fall. Had to stop and sketch this gorgeous Fable mine. Fine maple. Just at the way the Methuselah's beard hangs off of it. This is why trees are better than people. Speaking of people, saw some drunk guys struggling around forest earlier, acting weird. Maybe drugs. Kept my distance. Should probably find another spot. So annoying. After I saw the weirdo guy, I decided to change spots again. I moved up the mountain a bit. Found a fantastic overlook to camp at, but I'm more intrigued in the Alaskan onion grass. Impressive, but edible and surprisingly tasty. Started hearing wolves or wild dogs or something like 10 minutes ago, but they sound wrong. Rabies, maybe? Want to leave, but the sun is going down and my stupid phone is dead. Gonna hide in my tent and hope they go away. Something is really not right about this place. Huh.
Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle. Yes, you do.
Here
Here we are.
I respect that
Let's drive
one.
back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
I respect that one. That was funny as shit. A triangle.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly.
Okay. Audio just decided not to work there.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
The coffee mugs.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep us waiting.
Should be a map somewhere here.
So sleepy. Just
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Case room area.
take it easy.
It's the ferry where Alan came in.
Hi there.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care.
Literally me today.
Not enough. That's all right.
Not to toot my own horn.
Oh dear.
Darn sure my...
Cute.
Just a few more days. Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
He's a part
I'll
of
see what
it.
they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
2.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it slowed down ever since Culver Lake was fast off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah.
Can I still play it? No! You bastards! You took away my joy! That was my favorite scene!
I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things. Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Immediately
officer.
5 out of
Just Saga
10.
is fine,
They
Ed.
took away lime in the
are we being
coconut.
charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to
Hey,
our hotel
sweetheart.
and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
No one said it wasn't. Why are you getting so fucking aggressive? Jesus, woman. I mean, I know you've been hounded by the local police force, but I am literally just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
So, profile
That's
is
not
there.
right. We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated.
Very more complicated.
I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
You and me have different versions of excitings, ma'am.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
How would...
The
I'm
Bookers
not
were
even
at
gonna
Cauldron
question
Lake.
this.
Why?
The fence was built to hide
It's Alan
what's
Wake,
there.
I forget.
They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Clearly it has something to do with the Witch's Cauldron. Yep. Okay. We have one more case that needs. What's the other Casey one missing?
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Tammy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now. in case
Hey,
you
it's
have any more
Rose.
questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
Do I know you?
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
Very much so. She's from New York.
If you say so.
This is Washington. Sorry, we need to get in here real fast. F cases. Cult physiology. No? What kind of cult? Wouldn't that still be in psychology?
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
God
Only the
bless
urban
you,
legend.
soldier.
If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you.
Sweep that water off the ground.
Find out you're the Grand Wizard or something. Are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Who else to keep
Morning,
this city
Sheriff.
clean?
Looks like you have some guests.
Who else to protect
Morning,
the
Ted.
citizens from the dangers of
Yeah, real important
unsanitary
guests.
conditions?
Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it
Well,
personally.
Rose was already put in. Hold on. Hold on now. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're just going to ignore the cult symbol on the back of this. Wait a minute. That's the back of the sheriff department from Alan Wake. That wasn't there in the original game. Oh boy. I was right.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Hold on. Where are we right now? We'll go there in a second, but we're in the sheriff's station. No, you know what? We'll go there right now. We'll actually go look at that conversations real fast, then we'll go in there. If it's giving us that option.
Hi.
Shut up. There are more questions I have to be had because I just saw that.
Hey there.
Godspeed, soldier.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face.
Saga
or a
Anderson.
coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious, but soon enough there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
Who else? Who else? Who else? Nothing for the case there.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Hey there, Mr. Deer.
Okay.
You remind me of a dream I had.
Not gonna worry about that yet. Ah, so this is what these bathrooms look like. Interesting.
It won't open.
Not a surprise there.
Good to see you.
I think I have to wait later for them to come back. Yeah.
Trash, garbage, refuse, call it.
That still concerns me, the fact that they have a cult symbol hanging up in the background.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
Kill the Joe, make some
happening
mo.
here, I see.
Sir, some patience, please.
Not your personal sin. Shit, I hate to break it to you, but you need to have a face capable of growing a beard to make effective use of beard oil. Numerous friendly reminders about not having personal packages delivered on the station. Gone unheeded. From here on out, if you see fit to send something to the station, I will see fit to announce the station which you have received. It is a federal offense to open someone's mail. Yes, it is. It is a personal offense that I need to share my desk space with your late-night impulsive buys. Yes, it is. You've been warned, admin. P.S. Lightfoot, your beard oil is ready for pickup. Front desk computer and admin email are not to be used for personal quarrels. For other unofficial business, reminder to wash your coffee mugs. Hey gang, the annual event you've all been eagerly awaiting for is upon us. The community outreach barbecue. Now, I don't want to hear any grumbling. This is a valuable opportunity to connect with the statistics shows that officers who are well integrated with the community they serve see lower instances of violent crime in their precincts, are more effective in their policing, and overall better mental wellness. This is for your benefit, so take it seriously. The community voted dunk tank victim this year will be, drum roll please, Deputy Thornton. Congratulations. Looks like everyone's getting retribution for that speed trap at 12C at last, eh? Friendly reminder that anyone sick on the day needs to provide a written doctor's note or you'll be assigned night shift for 2 weeks. Anyone who replies all to complain about their assignment will be volunteering as the assistant for Officer Lightfoot's magic routine. Tim. That's actually funny. Workplace shenanigans. Don't mind if I do take that. Can I equip my gun yet? How do I... Thank you, ma'am.
Agent?
Wait, is that? Yeah, that is her. From the last
As
game.
you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
I'm lost in the woods.
Aye, ma'am.
He's only
I'm
had
being
a tour
serious,
guide
officer.
also. Bear season.
Where are you going, man?
Oh no, a bear.
This is so stupid.
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices.
That's funny.
That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you
the
a tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Jaakko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why, at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And
I love them.
Anywhere.
I love them.
Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic
Man.
Mirror Peak.
This is not what these are meant for.
The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now
I guess my
to
headphones
get
are
a
climbing
9%
toy now.
discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner Coffee Thermo.
Hold on. 202. I'm gonna look. Hold on. I need to pause that. I wanna.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods.
Ruby. Quit it.
Oh dear.
I wanna call that
I'm
number.
A tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. It only had a tour guide also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Jaakko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why, at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters.
I fucking love this ad.
You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere.
Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear
I'm trying
waters
to get
of
this
Bright
done.
Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
I wish there was a way to pause this.
The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner Coffee Thermo.
202-555-0138. Alright, I got the number. Woo! I'm gonna call it here in a second. I just gotta deal with her. Ooh. Alrighty. just in case, I'm going to mute my mic because I don't know if that's someone's. Ruby's very interested too. Sadly, the number was not anything. I remember when they used to do stuff like that, though. And I sadly think this is going to have to be it for tonight. What a better place to save it. I will be back tomorrow.